Hi everybody, and welcome to this workout with me, Peter. It's so great to have you here, and today I'm going to take you through a full body yoga workout where the goal is to build strength, and we're going to build mobility and flexibility as well. We're going to go through the whole body, and we're going to start with a mountain pose. So if you have your mat ready, let's get started. So we're going to start here in the mountain pose. So you stand straight up and lift arms straight up. You can interlock the fingers and make yourself as tall as you possibly can. And keep breathing. During this workout, never ever hold your breath. Always keep breathing. You can start to bend backwards a little. Make sure you activate your glute muscles here to protect your back. We're going to fall forward and try to touch the toes or come as far down as you can. Just hang there a little. We're doing a half lift and we come up again. Lean backwards a little bit and arms down. Now we're going to stand up on our toes and we're going to come down to a chair on the toes. When you have a good balance, you can lift arms up. If you want to, you can interlock the fingers again. And let's stand up again. Put the feet down and lean backwards a little bit. Come down with circled arms down. Come up with them again. Interlock the fingers. Up on your toes. And sit down again. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand up. Well done. Gonna continue with the march hold. So left foot down, and we'll lift the right knee up. Try to find a good balance. Then you can put the right hand on the right knee. Push them towards each other so you get to work with the hip flexors on the right leg as well. If you have a good balance, you can lift the left arm straight up as well. A few more seconds. And then we're going to stay on our left foot. And we're going to come down to so arms down and come down to an airplane. If you lose your balance, just try to come straight back up and come. The aim is to try to be like an L, but if you can't, you can start up here, and when you have a better balance, you can try to come a little bit deeper. And keep breathing, and try to stay tall all the way from the right foot up to the top of your head. 3, 2, 1, and put the right foot behind you and come into a high lunge. So bend your left knee, but still have the whole right leg activated. If you can come up, arms straight up. Stay here for a little while. You can feel how hard you're working with your left leg now. Well done, everybody. We're going to come down. We're going to put the right elbow on the outside of the right knee And then we put the hands together with a little elbow twist. Should feel how much you're working with the left hip now, and try to really activate the glute and the hip muscle so the left knee is not falling in towards the middle. And come up again. And we're gonna turn the back foot. We're gonna come into warrior two. I'm gonna move a little bit now so I don't have the back towards you. So warrior two. When you have a good balance, come out with the arms. Same here. Work with both legs. The left legs, make sure the knee is not falling into the middle. Make sure that the shoulders on top of your hips. Arms straight. And if you want to come deeper, then come deeper, like push the back like forward a little so the shoulder is still on top of your hip. Then we'll lean forward. Try to come into a side angle. Arms straight up. Keep breathing. Come into a warrior two again. We're gonna come into a reverse warrior. Still keep the left leg bent. And circle the foot. Put the hands down on the side of your leg. Come into a high plank. And keep the whole leg, whole body activated here. If you can now, I want you to lift your right leg and your left arm. A Superman plank. 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Great. And come into a down dog, our first down dog here. Let's pedal the heels up and down. And push the hip back a little, straight legs. Put the feet apart and walk all the way back to mountain pose again. I'm gonna turn and it's time for side number 2. So arms straight up. Up on your toes. Oh, it's a bit windy. And come down. So keep the hands straight up if you can. Into a chair pose on your toes. And let's come back up again. We're gonna stand on our right leg now. Lift the left knee up. Put the left hand on the left knee. Right hand up over your head. And keep breathing. Well done. Whoops. If you lose your balance like I did, let's come straight back up to it. Put the hands down. Start to lean forward into an airplane. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put the left foot down and come into high lunge. Bend the right leg. Make sure the knee is not falling in towards the middle, and arms straight out. Good, keep breathing. And it's easy to hold your breath especially when you feel you're starting to get more and more tired. But then it's even more important to keep breathing. Come down with the hands, left elbow outside of the right leg. And put the hands together. Up to high lunge again. And into a warrior two. Left leg, toes pointing forward about 45 degrees. Front leg, toes straight forward, and knee also forward. Make sure it's not falling into the middle. Elbows above the hips, and arms straight out. Then you can look over your right arm. And lean forward a little bit into side angle. If this is too hard, because all the weight should be on the hip now. If this is too hard, you can always put the elbow on the knee or on a block on the side as well. Come on, into warrior two again. Reverse warrior. Try to keep the right leg bent still. To warrior two, cartwheel over, put the hands down and come into a plank. Now it's time, if you can, to lift the left leg and the right arm. And put the hands down and into a downward dog. Remember to always find a position that is comfortable and feels good for you. It should be challenging, but it shouldn't be painful or uncomfortable. Yoga is not about who can do the hardest, the most complicated pose. It's always about finding something that works for you. Excellent. Put the feet apart and walk back. Reach up to the sky. Fall down. See if you're more flexible now than you were when we started. Try to put the hands on the floor or on two blocks. Just hang here. Put the hands down and walk forward into a plank. And we're going to lower ourselves down to the mat and try to do it as slowly as you can. If you can't do it on your toes, then you can put the knees down and lower yourself. We're going to put the hands forward and come into a Superman. So you lift you activate your glutes. Toes should be pointing back. Lifting your arms. So be as long as possible from the toes all the way out to the fingers. Four. See if you can lift yourself a little bit more. The last 3 seconds. 2, 1, and come down. Put the hands on the side of the chest. And flex your legs so the knees are coming off the ground. And now squeeze the whole body for about 10 seconds here now in this low cobra pose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Push yourself up. You can do it on your knees if you want to. Into downward dog. You can stand still in the downward dog if you like. I love pedaling the heels up and down to get a little bonus calf stretch as well. Come down to plank. Lift your right leg. We're gonna come into a pigeon pose now. So bend your right leg in front of you. And the higher up the foot is coming, the harder it is. So if this is too much for you, you can come down with a leg like that as well. And then just try to aim and come a little bit higher up with the foot every time. Now we're gonna stay up here a little bit. And then we're gonna try to lower ourselves. If we're really gonna work our right hip now. If this is too hard, you can put some hands down and help with the fingers a little bit. And if you can, you try to chest up so you have a kind of a straight back as well, and try to lower yourself all the way down. Again, use the hand if you need to. And then you put the elbows down like if you were to do an elbow plank. Try to come a little bit deeper again. And keep breathing. You feel a fantastic stretch on the outside of the right hip glute muscle now. Now we can come up a little bit. Put the hands down. Put the left toe down and come into a down dog again. Lift your left leg up. And same on this side now. Bend the knee in front of you. Right leg should be totally straight. And come up. Stay tall with upper body now. Chest up, and try to lower yourself down slowly and controlled, without hands or with help of the hands. And elbows down. It's totally normal if you feel that it stretches a little bit more on one of the sides. Yoga is great for kind of balancing the body out to make both sides equally strong, but it will never ever be like 100% the same. See if you can come a little bit lower. Can straighten your back leg, the right leg even more for an extra stretch. And come up a little bit. Put the right toes down, come into downward dog again. Put the knees down and come over to the back. And now we're gonna come into a boat pose. So we're gonna, if you can, lift the feet up. That's what we do. Try to have about 90 degrees. Chest up, arms straight out. If this is too hard, you can always put the heels down. And then we aim for coming up with the feet when you're strong enough. And keep breathing. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and try to lower yourself down slowly. Arms on the side, legs try to come up as straight as you can. We're gonna climb the rope or reach the sky. So try to touch your toes. We're gonna do 20 of these. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 2 more, 19, and 20. And put the head down, lower your legs down as slowly as you can. Put the feet down, the heels quite close to your glute, toes pointing forward, arms on the side, and press yourself up. Lift the arms straight out, put them behind you. Now you have two choices: to continue with the bridge pose, or if you try to do the wheel, where you put the hands close to your head, close to your ears, and press yourself up. Two, one. Come down slowly. Put the feet together. Fold down with the knees. So you get a nice little stretch inside your legs here, the groin muscles. Put the hands on the side. And that is it, guys. Excellent job today. And this, the last finished pose here. You stay in for as long as you want to. Thanks for taking part and have a fantastic day. Bye, everybody.